Hey, everybody. Let's just give it a few minutes, get people in here. Um, I want you to know you can join me. Let me get the link in. Okay. So if you hit that link, either on YouTube or on my Facebook, you can join me. It'll put you in, it'll put you backstage, and then I can choose to bring you forward. So if you want to join me, just hit the link and I can bring you in. I have some cards here. I can pull some cards for you, or we could do some mediumship. Got some photos of anybody you want me to read for? Bring them on in. I would love to do that. I am headed today at 4 o'clock, so I'll probably leave way earlier, to go to Winnebago, Illinois, to the Bago Lounge and do some readings there. There's a girls' afternoon kind of thing with vendors and all of that. So I will be doing readings there. So that's going to be fun. Thank you, Maggie. I am using the Neutrogena Hydra Boost right now, and I love it. It's just like it like makes your skin really good. So yeah, it's the new. I used to use CeraVe all the time, but I got a sample of the Hydra Boost and I love it. So now I'm using that, and I love it. But thank you. I know I've had a really hard time with dry skin lately, so it really just like you can feel it just soak right up. So thank you. And then my foundation that I use is Bare Minerals Pro Liquid, and I love that. That is the best foundation I have ever used. But I do use the Neutrogena foundation sometimes that has the dipper in the bottle. I can't think of the name of it, and I like that too. So thank you. But the Bare Minerals Pro is the best stuff I've ever used. And I started using that during pandemic because you could put your mask on and it wouldn't come off on your mask. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, when I found a foundation that wouldn't come off on a paper mask, I was like, girl, I'm in. So, because you know how you would always like put your mask on and your makeup would come off on your mask? That one would not. But it is like $30. So, which I was told was not expensive for foundation by someone. They're like, well, that's cheap. I'm like, okay. So I used to always buy the $10 a bottle, $12 a bottle stuff. So I thought 30 was kind of a upscale for me, but I do like it. So I will pay 30. I agree. I do drink a lot more water though, and that definitely makes a difference. Maggie, you want to come in and join me, or do you want me to pull a card for you? What would you like? I'm putting the link in again. If you guys want to join me, hit the link. Hit that link. Come on in. We got people joining us. It looks like my little puppy never knows what to think. Oh, not today. Thank you. Well, thanks for joining in the chat. If you want to join me, click the link. You can come right in. And I will bring you in. Oh, well, thank you. Thanks for watching while you work. I can pull a card for you, though. These are messages from Spirit. So let me just pull a card for you, Maggie. This one says, be proud. It's time to celebrate all you've achieved and all that you are and all you've become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and be proud. So there you go. That's your message from Spirit today. Venus, get down. If you're a soul supporter, your meditation, your journal sheet, and your card for the day is up. Oh, Raphael, do you want to join? You need to turn on your microphone and your video. Thank you. Yes, we are. Raphael, unmute your mic and turn on your video, or I can't bring in. Make sure that everything is working. We need to be able to see you and hear you. Huh. That's right. This is my co-host. Right here, my little Venus. Huh. Are you my co-host? Okay. Okay. There we go. We're going to add you. You have a question, Raphael?
So what kind of reading would this one be?
We can do anything you want. We can do some cards. You can do mediumship, whatever you would like.
Okay, I guess career related for the cards.
Okay, well, let me grab a different deck. Where are you from, Raphael?
Madison.
Oh, I used to do psychic fairs in Madison all the time.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. I do a lot of parties in Madison too.
Yeah.
Are you east or west?
East side.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm in the basement working, if you can see the background.
That's okay. Yeah, I used to do the Comfort Inn over by the mall. I did a bunch of, yeah.
Yeah, by East Town.
Yep. I used to do psychic fairs over there.
Nice.
Okay, so you want to know about career?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, interesting. So basically what I get is that you have really good intuition right now, but everything is stagnant. Like things are not moving. You know exactly where you want things to go. And I just feel like it's just like sitting still. There is more money for you, but it's kind of like nothing is moving in the way that you want. Your spiritual energy, though, it's like you're going through a spiritual awakening, and that's going really well.
Okay.
But your career is just not moving the way that you want it to move. And it just feels like there's people in the way and things in the way right now that just, it's blocked.
Mm.
It's kind of blocked and not, I don't know. You have all these abilities and talents, but nobody's seeing it for what it is.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
A little bit, yes, it does.
Yeah, and I just feel like it's just going to take some time.
I'm in the middle of a little bit of I guess not a little, a big career shift. So that's kind of why I brought that up.
Yeah, I mean, I think the shift is a good idea. I just feel like you've been blocked for a long time.
Yeah.
And when you make this shift, things could move a lot faster.
Okay.
So, yeah, the shift is good. And I feel like you need to jump into the shift.
Okay.
So don't be afraid of that. That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see here. I feel like you'll fit into this shift a lot better. Like when it shifts, it'll be a better fit. Put it that way.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Will you have more of a tribe around you rather than being alone all the time?
Yeah. So I just work remote. So that speaks to being alone. I'm just at home.
Right.
As far as what I'm going into real estate. So I would be more out and about and busy and all over the place. So
and speaking to people and with people, that is going to be a better fit. Absolutely.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So I think that that's going to be really good for you and you're going to find your place.
Okay.
So yeah, and it is kind of a jump.
Yeah, for sure. And I know it's been stagnant, and that's why I'm making that shift because I feel the stagnant energy. So
Yeah, you've been stagnant, and I feel like you're going to do really well with that.
Mm.
And with your personality, it's just going to kind of lead you into exactly where you need to be.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think it'll be fun for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
I like it. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for having me join.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Any other questions?
Um. I don't know if I want to ask, I guess, about love or about moving, because those are my top three: career, moving, and love. I guess would be the most.
I mean, you're going to stay in Madison, though, right?
So I would be leaving Madison eventually.
Oh, interesting. I
Not
would
yet,
think
but that is the plan.
Madison would be great real estate.
Yeah. So I'll be moving to like across country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me see here. Oh, love. You've been unlucky in love. So I get 3 of hearts, which is like, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah. I mean, that's self-explanatory, right?
Right.
And then you get strength, which looks like you've done everything for everybody else and not much for yourself. And it's just not come back yet, but
Yeah.
it will.
Okay.
It will.
Mhm.
Are you currently single?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Single.
Yeah, I mean, there's somebody coming up for you. I would say there's someone coming up for you, and you just have to be patient and just make sure the fit is correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, and I do feel like the fit will be correct.
Hmm.
And again, changing your life, changing things, will be good. Are you moving to the Pacific Northwest?
No, the Pacific Southwest.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so like Los Angeles?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I saw you going that direction.
Mhm.
I think that's a good area.
Yeah. So my plan is to build the foundation of my real estate here, and my tool belt, my experiences, so that I can kind of know what I'm doing, so that when I go down there, it's not so intimidating, which it will be obviously regardless. But that way I don't go down there blindsided.
Yeah, just the traffic there is
Yeah.
going to be insane. There's
I'm
people
from
who are
Chicago.
afraid to drive in Madison, let alone drive in Los Angeles.
I come from Chicago originally, so I'm the traffic.
Oh, you're going to be fine. Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Um,
a big thing.
yeah. I mean, I don't find Madison traffic intimidating, but I do find Chicago traffic a bit intimidating.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
so aggressive for sure.
Um, yeah, I mean, when I'm in a cab in Chicago, I'm just like, "Oh my God," because those cab
Right.
drivers are insane.
I used to drive Lyft, like Uber and Lyft. I used to drive that in Chicago when I was in college.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Crazy town. Um, so yeah, I think that you will do just fine. I really do. Are
Mhm.
you actually like buying property and doing like Airbnbs with them?
Right now I'm just jumping into residential real estate as a real estate agent. So like buying and selling for people, being like the agent for them. But it's a whole world, so I'm jumping into it knowing that it could lead me anywhere. So I mean that's a possibility. I
Yeah,
just
because I actually get you like owning several different real estate pieces
okay.
of property and like doing something like that with them as well.
Okay. I can see
That
that.
and that would serve you well when you move so that you're not like going, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So, yeah, that would be something to think about and you
Mhm.
would do really well.
Yeah, that
So,
makes
yeah, I would have fun with that.
yeah.
And Madison's a great area for that.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, Madison is a great area for me to get started. So I can
mhm. Absolutely.
yeah.
So, yeah, and you can manage that from afar. You don't have to
Oh
be
yeah,
right there to do that.
for sure.
As long as you have a housekeeper and a maintenance man,
Yep.
it's fine.
Yep.
So,
They can handle it all.
yes, absolutely. So, yeah, it looks good. I like it. Oh,
Yeah.
you're actually wearing a shirt that says Los Angeles. I didn't
Oh
even
yeah.
see that.
My
Yeah,
workout.
I just noticed that. I'm like, I'm seeing you going towards Seattle and you're wearing the Los Angeles shirt.
I didn't even remember.
I do feel like, for some reason you would end up going north for different things. So I don't know if you meet somebody that's from that area or you would be like bouncing back and forth from that area,
Okay.
but there is something there.
Okay.
So that looks like fun.
Yeah. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining
Yeah.
me.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You take care.
All right. You too.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that's how easy it is to join me, whether you're on YouTube or whether you are on Facebook. It doesn't matter. You just click that link that I keep posting, and I will post it again. And you end up in my little back area, and I bring you forward. So he didn't have his mic or his camera turned on, so I was able to kind of guide him into turning on his camera and mic. So that way I can let you know before you come on. So I'm just getting used to StreamYard. It's really super fun now that I'm kind of figuring it out. And, last night I brought Kim in as a co-host and she did some readings and that was super fun. So, you can join me if you would like, or if you just want me to pull a card for you, I can pull a card for you. Hey, Crystal, why don't you join me? Jump in, baby. Hit the link. Crystal looks like a TV person. She looks like somebody on TV. If she comes in, we'll let you guys figure it out. No, she won't come in because I said that. But it's funny because every time I see her, I'm like, you know who you look like on TV? But I always think all my clients look like movie stars and TV personalities. So I had somebody who looked just like Winona Judd once. I am not for TV, believe me. But I really don't give a shit what I look like. That's my problem. Yeah, you can get a card. Let me pull messages from Spirit card for you. Oh, interesting. You have forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the stronger and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness on its own is equally and incredibly powerful. And the capacity to heal, it has the capacity to heal and transform. So that's interesting. I don't know what's going on with you, Crystal, but you don't seem like somebody who holds any resentment to me. So let me just pull one of these. I have an angel deck sitting here too. Hello, Nancy. I see you in the backstage area. I will pull you forward in a minute. Okay, let me see. Crystal, I have crown chakra. Pay attention to your ideas. They are messages of true divine guidance sent to answer your prayers. There you go. Super fun. Crystal, you like to come into the studio for my my readings. You're terrible at holding on to anger. I'm kind of that person who once you piss me off, I kind of like put you over here and I never open the door again. I don't stay mad. I just don't open the door again. Crystal, every other Friday, I am going to do a spirit circle with my psychometry kids, my students, and then they are going to do readings for a Friday night group. So it's like $20 to get in the door. That's it. $20. Everybody comes in and then you just tip the person who reads for you. But the fun part is I co-read for them or with them and guide them and teach them how to do readings. And they are going to be amazing readers when I'm done with them. I'm so excited. So if you want to join us, we'll be doing that every other Friday night. So Friday night readings after the psychometry workshops. I'm so excited. It's going to be super fun because I'm just going to curate these really amazing readers. Yes, definitely get a couple of people together because I'm going to have different readers there all the time. Um, and we can have more than 10 people there because each reader can read for different people. I mean, it's going to be so fun. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm bringing Nancy in. Hi, Nancy.
How are you today?
Good. Where are you from?
Kelowna, Illinois.
Where is Kelowna?
Quad City area, Davenport, Moline, Rock Island.
I've been there. I've been through there. Is it Apple Canyon over there?
I don't know where that's at.
Or Apple something? Apple. I've been to a couple lake houses right on the Mississippi over there.
I don't know where that's at.
Okay. It seems like it was like a little resort or something. Anyway, what are you looking for today in your reading?
Oh, I always look at health, trying to see if I can get it any better.
Well, let me take a look. Let me just tune into your chakra energy. I'll get some chakra cards and see if we can make it all match up. Let me see. Okay. So there's so much going on around you. Let me just say that part of what I get is gut health. I do feel like you got to get your gut health back in shape. So I don't know, when your gut health is off, everything is off.
Understood.
So, yeah. And so I get an imbalance there. And then, I mean, you're obviously on oxygen right now, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So that's an obvious thing going on, but you've managed that for a long, long time, right?
4 years.
Yeah. And you can still manage that for a long time. Now, I got to ask you a question. Do you have a brother on the other side?
Not to my awareness. My mom lost a child that was never born. It was like only 2 months old, miscarried.
Let me tell you this. I'm getting a male in your generation who has passed. Is it husband?
No, never married.
This is interesting because I do get a male who comes forward that makes me feel like he is passed on, and he comes through very supportive of you. And he has on like a trucker hat.
I wonder if it was that I purchased this duplex and the gentleman was married, divorced, had a bunch of children, and he died. And I thought he was a tall man until I saw a picture of him. He was actually very short, and he did wear a trucker hat as well as a cowboy hat.
Oh, interesting. He comes through very platonic. That's why I thought it was a brother.
So sometimes I have felt the presence.
Oh, interesting. Now, don't tell me what his name is, but do you know his name?
Yes.
Is it a D, like Dan or Dennis?
No.
Okay. I also get that name around you for whatever reason. But I do feel this presence of the man with the trucker hat around you.
Okay.
So I do feel like he's watching over you really strongly. Let me tell you, he's not stuck in your house, but he likes to visit.
Hawk.
The
name would be, his nickname was Hawk.
Oh, interesting.
Now, that's not the person who owned the house. That was a friend of mine who was a trucker that was older, that was short, and he pops in now and then.
Yeah, so, I get the guy with the trucker hat.
Okay.
Yeah. And he just makes me feel like he pops in to watch over you and let you know everything's going to be okay.
Okay.
But he does bring up somebody like Dan or Dennis. So I feel like that's somebody he's with.
Okay. Don't know.
Yeah. And he talks about the bowling alley. So I don't know what the deal is with bowling alley or the bar in the bowling alley, but there's something about meeting people in the bar in the bowling alley.
It could be.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you. I know that sounds crazy, but yeah, he brings that up. But he does check on you and lets me know that he's watching over you.
Okay.
That's crazy. And he just wanted to make sure that you knew that.
Okay.
As far as your health goes, I feel like you can manage anything that comes your way. You know, like everything that comes up is manageable.
Yes, it is manageable. Doesn't mean it's my preference, but yes, it can be manageable.
I know. It's not your preference, but I just feel like you have been a strong person all this time, and you have to continue to be strong. But yes, it's manageable.
I was considering of an acupuncturist doctor who I went to years ago. Not all of them are equal, but if I went back to the same one that I went to in Colorado, could I make the trip and would it be effective this time?
Oh, interesting.
He's in very much alternative medicine.
Let me see. Oh, I don't see why you couldn't. That looks good. I actually get you traveling. I'm being shown that you can have what you want with that. So, and it would be good for you.
And there's also a doctor down in, if I can get him contacted, Sears and Roebuck used to sell a kit back in the 60s that would clear out a person's lungs in a very short period of time. Even if you smoked 45 years, it would clean it all out. And this was taken out of the Sears department and put in the medical field. And of course, we have to get down to the beings who want to make money, not to heal you. But so anyway, it disappeared, and it actually came from Tesla. Tesla, who had
The doctor, scientist. Yeah.
the scientist had lung issues, and he did an kind of like ozone therapy. He didn't inhale it, but these different essential oils went through the ozone that he inhaled and clear out his lungs. So there's a doctor that has some of that information, but I've not made a connection with him. And I don't know if I'm going to get successful or not.
I don't know. That I feel like is all, how can I say this? Under wraps.
Understood. I understand that statement.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was on my end because I attempted once and I really didn't push on it.
Lock and key.
Okay.
I just don't think that kind of stuff is going to be for general public knowledge or use.
Well, I understand that, but if someone had the knowledge, I'd be willing to do it for myself because it sure ain't going to get out of a medical doctor, and it's not a medical doctor who has it.
Right. But I also feel like it's just, I don't know. That kind of thing, I feel like was just pulled fast.
Okay.
Before it could get out there. You know what I mean?
And the last one is stem cell therapy.
Okay, so the stem cell therapy, I've had several people I know who have done it and have been scammed.
The best one is in Panama Canal, and I've heard in the United States there's not anybody that's effective. Number one doctor.
So, yeah, I've had people who have totally been scammed for thousands of dollars. And I actually know of somebody who has a lawsuit right now because they were scammed. And I would really do research because there's no way to possibly know if you're being scammed until afterwards when you're not healing.
Yeah, it's I've read in the United States it's not the proper procedure is not used in the United States, so don't do it in the United States. You got to get out of the country.
And even then, there's no like accountability and you could get scammed.
Yes.
I hate to say it,
Okay.
but how do you know?
Gotcha.
And I just feel like there's no accountability. And again, I know one of my friends has a lawsuit right now going on, and it's been going on for years. And she was scammed. There was no stem cells. So,
Okay.
let me
So,
see.
so right now, going out to Colorado is probably right now my best bet.
Maybe unless you could find somebody who's just as good around here. I mean, if it's hard to make the trip, find somebody around here.
I know a lot of people who can do Reiki.
The thing with Reiki is you have to keep getting it done.
That's right.
Yeah. Reiki is not a one-time fix.
It's for the moment of the time, but it's not helping me to stay, well, I'll phrase it that way.
Right. I mean, I do Reiki, and I mean, it's great and it works, but it's a continuous thing.
Yep.
So, and it works where it's supposed to go. So you might go for your lungs, but if it wants to heal emotional stuff first, that's what it's going to heal.
I understand that statement.
Mhm.
I'm very much into metaphysics, so I really understand you very clearly.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I love Reiki, but Reiki is going to do first what it needs to do. So, and I get a lot of people who are like, well, I still have this problem. And I'm like, well, it's trying to fix something else first. So, yeah. So you have to be open to letting Reiki heal whatever it needs to heal first. What Reiki sees fit, it will heal. So,
Okay.
yeah. Yep.
So,
And I have 3 appointments tomorrow to do Reiki. So, it's I do quite a bit of Reiki, and I have a crystal mat that heats up and people lay on that and they're getting the crystal mat healing and they're getting the Reiki healing. So it's happening from all sides. But
yeah, Crystal's really good at magnifying the energy.
yeah, it's jade and tourmaline, my crystal mat is. And, so it's putting a lot of grounding energy in them and giving them what they need and helping their heart chakra and all of that good stuff.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, thank you, Nancy. I hope you get what you need. And, do try to do some meditation as well. I mean, that can actually help get you grounded and, also, work with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael and Raziel and angels can do a lot for you as well.
Any chance I can ask one other question, either yes or no?
Yes.
Will my tenants come up with the money for rent, or am I going to have to get new tenants?
Oh, you have people living with you?
Yeah, I own a duplex. They've been with me for 2 years, and they're stressed. She's got cancer. They got 2 kids, and he's always late on his rent. And they mean well, but the bottom line is trying to keep up with the rent. And he doesn't know when he's going to have the money this time.
They've got the money. They've got some money. They need to be giving you some money.
Yeah, that's what I told them.
They've got some money. Mm-hmm. They've got some money. They just are worried about other things too. But if they end up homeless, they're going to show up with some money.
So just give them the eviction papers, and money will show.
I'm telling you right now, they've got some money.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but anybody else would not be as kind.
That's true. They know their ass would be out the door.
Right. They're taking advantage.
So
Mhm.
that tells me what I need to do
Yeah.
to help them
And they
along.
need to work with you a little bit. They've got some money to work with you.
Um, so supposedly he's applied for a loan. He doesn't know when he's going to get it or if he's going to get it. And
There's
I,
some money. There's people helping them. There's some money in their pockets.
okay.
Yeah. There's a little bit of money there, and they can pay you a little bit.
All right. I appreciate that very much.
Yeah. There's ways that they can work with you. You know, and here's the thing is if it was me, I would clean houses for you. I would do whatever I could to make it right. You know what I mean? And be like, what odd jobs do you need done? What can I do? Whatever. I would be like, what can I do if I can't pay you?
The one boy will help me, and I pay him. I thought it was interesting. He wanted his money. That's like, oh,
Well, okay. I think that the old man needs to be doing some stuff for free.
so and I offered another job for money, and it didn't show up. So, and that was the
That
boy,
says
not the
everything that
dad.
you need to know.
That what?
That says everything you need to know. If they're not willing to at least do some work for you for free, they're not interested in paying you.
Now that one job was for some money, but he wasn't willing to do it.
Then
The
he's
boy.
not. Yeah.
That's the boy, not the dad. The boy.
Well, here's the problem.
He's the boy.
I know, but when my son was 14, he was out making money.
Me too.
Me too. So, the parents are making life a little too easy on them. So the parents have some money then. Sorry.
Well, no, I need a wake up call. My son said I needed a wake up call.
I agree.
My son said if anything, I told my son when I go, he can have the house if he wants. He's going to get it. Whatever I got, he's going to get. And he said, well, first thing is, I won't tolerate late payments. And I told my tenants, I said, if something happens to me, I said, you ain't gonna stay here. My son will toss you out in the air because you're late.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Oh, my watchdog is going crazy. Well, good luck. Let me know.
thank you very much.
You take care, Nancy. Good luck.
Good luck. Thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Maggie says Medicare pays for stem cell if you use bone marrow. For people who've used blood stuff like autoimmune. So the people I know who've had stem cell have not had improvements. And like I said, I know a couple people who just have gone to have stem cell and had no improvement. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see improvement. I don't think they did either. So I think that, and she might be right about the United States. I don't know what happens in foreign countries, but I have had clients who've gone to Mexico for surgeries and ended up getting sepsis. So I don't know that I would go to another country for a surgery. Because I had a client whose husband went like over the border in California to Mexico to get a surgery, got sepsis and died. So no, 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 no. Please be careful with going to other countries to get your surgeries or your medical stuff, because they'll like do the surgery, pack you up and send you out, and you could end up with sepsis. I mean, I had sepsis from a colonoscopy at Mercy in Janesville. So you never know what can happen ever. Yeah, Mercy almost killed me. And I was back there in like 4 hours. And they were like, we wonder what happened here. I'm like, yeah, I wonder. Oh, interesting. Palate-rich plasma, a form where they take your blood, separate plasma, and call it stem cell. See, I just don't know enough about it. I have no idea. I just don't know. And see, that's the thing, is they're charging so much money that people are paying, 10, 20,000 for it. And then that's what they're doing. And it's not a magic treatment. So I don't know. I have no idea. Exactly. And like I said, the people I know who have done it have not healed. So and I didn't know that Medicare paid for it now. Hey, Baron, do you want to join me? You guys can come in. There's the link if you want to join me. Hit that link if you want to come in, like Nancy just did. Otherwise, let me know if you want me to pull a card. But holler at me if you want me to do something for you here. In a couple hours, I am going to be at the Bago Lounge. Oh, you're at work too. Good reviews for the bone marrow. Oh, on your break. Okay. I'll be at the Bago Lounge at 4:00 in Winnebago, Illinois, doing readings. It's going to be a sign-up sheet. You have to sign up and wait to get called. It's 3 hours is the event. I can only do so many readings. So come on down. I'll be doing readings from 4 to 7. 4 to 7. So it'll be fun. Winnebago, Illinois. So join us. It's a ladies' afternoon with vendors and fun. And then after that is Dirty Bingo. Dirty Bingo. Join us. I mean, Dirty Bingo just sounds fun. I'm not a bingo person, but Dirty Bingo with alcohol, and I don't know if I think Dirty Bingo, do they give away sex toys? I think. Usually, I think that's what they do. I don't know. I mean, that could be fun. That could be fun. Okay, so I'm going to be putting up some classes on my website that you guys can download. I am going to be in Whitewater. I had a date planned, but I don't know if we're going to sell tickets in time for that date. So I'm going to call Sari and see if we can make the date later, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how we can sell tickets. But yes, I'm going to be at, what is it? The pig, I can't remember the name of it. Shit. Yeah, that place. Yep, in Whitewater. What is it called? The Fuzzy Pig. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. And I heard it's really interesting. I haven't been there yet, but I heard it's a really interesting, cool place. So, yeah. I think it'll be fun. So, yeah, people say it's really an interesting place. I don't know. Like, oh, Farron, let me pull a card for you. These cards are messages from spirit. So let me just pull one. Oh, you have intuitive nudges. It has a third eye on it. It says intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and our divine spirit. Check it out. Let me get a chakra card for you too. Oh, and you get the crown chakra card. So the crown chakra is like right here. So you have the third eye crown chakra. It looks like you are really intuitive and that you need to work with your intuitive energies. Again, I'm going to have some downloadable classes on my website soon, so pay attention. You can just kind of like pay for them and drop them. So I think I can use StreamYard to record those and just get them up on my website, kind of looking at how to do that and embed them on my website, which looks like fun. Looks like fun. Because I've been playing with different ways how to do it and using Canva and different things like that. So we'll get them up there. But yeah, the Fuzzy Pig, we're going to be doing something there. It's going to be fun. But the Bagel Lounge looks like it's going to be fun tonight or this afternoon. And you never know. If I talk to him tonight about doing something maybe a little bit more over there, you never know if you could see me over there a little bit more. Who knows? Who knows what I'll be doing? Yeah, Dirty Bingo. I might stay for a couple rounds of Dirty Bingo. That always sounds like craziness. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I'll probably be back on in the next couple days. I can't see on StreamYard if you throw stars. So if you've thrown stars up, thank you. I appreciate it. I always appreciate it. That definitely helps me make a living, and it's nice that you do that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I am going to get going and get ready to get my stuff out the door. And I will talk to you guys soon. And, you know, bring on some guests and things like that. If you know anybody who wants to be a guest reader, let me know and I'll bring them on. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for joining me.